When composing electrical bids and performing load calculations for large single-family homes, particularly those upwards of 15,000 square feet, you'll want to ensure the service will be adequate, even with potential changes during construction. The recommended approach involves employing the optional calculation method, as outlined in the National Electrical Code, specifically in NEC 220.14. This method is preferred over the standard calculation for larger residences due to its ability to account for the increased and diverse electrical demands characteristic of such properties. The optional calculation method facilitates a more granular assessment based on the actual appliances and equipment that will be in use. When dealing with homes exceeding 15,000 square feet, it is prudent to consider increasing the service size beyond the minimum required by code. This provides essential headroom to accommodate future modifications, additions, or unexpected increases in electrical demand. To determine the appropriate service size, utilize the formula provided within the optional calculation method, NEC 220.14. This formula allows you to calculate the minimum service entrance amperage, which serves as the basis for selecting the appropriate service size. In your proposal formulation, clearly state that you have employed the optional calculation method to determine the electrical load. Supplement this statement with detailed load calculations presented within the proposal itself. This documentation substantiates your recommendations and provides transparency to the homeowner. It is also beneficial to discuss the possibility of future additions or renovations with the homeowner. If there is a reasonable likelihood of such expansions, recommend an increased service capacity to accommodate these potential future needs. There are several additional considerations to keep in mind. If the home features distinct zones or areas with substantial electrical loads, explore the possibility of installing submeters. Submetering allows you to monitor consumption in these specific areas, providing valuable data for identifying potential expansion needs or areas of inefficiency. Factor in the potential for electric vehicle charging stations. Ensure that the electrical system has sufficient capacity to support the installation and operation of one or more charging stations. Discuss the integration of smart home technology and its potential impact on the electrical load. Smart home systems can introduce additional electrical demands that must be factored into the calculations. To future-proof the electrical system, recommend measures such as installing additional conduit and panels. These additions provide flexibility and make it easier to accommodate potential changes or additions in the future without requiring major overhauls of the electrical infrastructure. Finally, communication and documentation are critical. Clearly communicate your recommendations to the homeowner, ensuring they understand the rationale behind them. Maintain a comprehensive record of your calculations and discussions with the homeowner. This documentation will serve as a valuable reference and support for your proposals. By diligently following these steps, you can ensure that your electrical bid and load calculations are accurate, provide adequate service capacity, and safeguard against potential future changes in these large single-family homes.